Hello everyone, welcome back once again to another video, and today we are once again testing the GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super in Black Myth Wukong, and we're going to be using the Digital Foundry Optimized graphics settings for this video. And here are the specs of the GPU. We have the 16GB of GDDR6X Micron memory. We are on the latest NVIDIA driver 561.09. And we have resizable bar enabled inside BIOS as well. Over here in Task Manager, we have the Core i7-13700KF CPU. We have 64GB of DDR5, 6000 MHz CL36 memory. And finally, for MSI Afterburner, everything is set to stock settings. No overclocks applied. So let's get inside the game and check out the frame rates. So here we are inside the menu, guys. I'm starting it off at 1080p resolution at first. And we are using DLSS, as you can see. And we are using the optimized graphics settings from Digital Foundry, and these are the settings. And obviously 1080p for this GPU is not what you should be using or playing at, but I'm just doing this for the sake of the video, nothing more. So let's kill some of these monsters real quick. He's up there. Get up there. I haven't played this game in such a long time now that I don't remember the controls and the mechanics that much. I'm so powerful now that these guys are not that much of a problem for me, because I have been trying to defeat the second rat boss in this game. Oops. What did I do? Oh. I used my talisman there by accident. Anyways. So we're getting 104 FPS average. There's this giant rocks also. So this is my second video for this GPU. On the first one, I just did the normal settings in the first chapter of this game, and I have defeated this boss over here. So as I was saying, I'm more powerful than these guys because I couldn't defeat the rat boss, second rat boss. I'm stuck over there in the live stream I've been doing, and we're using 19 gigs of RAM right now. There we go. A heavy attack on him. Not this time. Not fighting you, bro. This is one of the games which looks really good in terms of texture quality, and I really like that. Shield monsters over here. Let's go. I'm just farming XP at this point, or points level up. Alright guys, so we are averaging around 103, 104, which is really good. VRAM usage is around 7 gigs. So now we are at 1440p resolution, guys. We are using DLSS, and we are using the Digital Foundry Optimized graphics settings, as you can see. And this portion of the video, I'm recording it a day after, because only this clip, the 1440p DLSS, the rest of the video is being recorded earlier. So I made a mistake on the first clip of the 1440p DLSS, was that it was getting 100 FPS average, similar to that of 1080p, a little bit less, and so I had some doubts about it. So I just did a retest of that settings by restarting the game, And I found out that, yeah, we are actually getting 70-80 FPS at 1440p native, not 100 FPS. I don't know what happened there. The resolution didn't really apply or something like that. So that is why I am doing this part later after actually finding out the problem. But all the rest of the footages in 1440p and 4K are perfectly fine. I have double checked them. And yeah, that's what I always do. Most of the time I double check every footage, every setting after I have recorded the clips, just to avoid errors like these. So yeah, if I have mentioned in the rest of the clips wherever about this 100 FPS, getting 100 FPS in 1440p, I will just correct it with some on-screen text with the actual average, which is around 77 right now. 70-80, 77-80 will be most likely. So apologize on that. I just can't sit here and record every single clip again just to correct my audio. So yeah, and this is very much playable, native 1440p. We're also using over 20 gigs of memory at this point. Let's go and kill these guys real quick. VRAM usage is over 8 gigs, almost close to 9. I hate archers in this game. Oh, no, don't fall. Don't fall. Come on. I have to get up there again. But I kill these bastards. It's a heavy attack. It's one more archer, I think. No, two.
Now taste this.
No, you taste this. So yeah, guys, we're getting 77 FPS average, and that is what I will put wherever I have mentioned 100 FPS in the later on in the video. Okay, guys, moving on. I'm gonna enable frame generation now at 1440p using DLAA because we are already getting like 100 FPS natively at 1440p, so why not use frame gen to get the extra boost, so we can get this 120 FPS. As you can see, high refresh rate experience. Let's gather that. Okay, that rock texture looks kind of bad. If you want, you can increase the texture quality, because on a 4070 Ti Super there is 16 gigs of VRAM, so shouldn't be a problem. But we're not doing that in my case. So many stutters here and there. And there is absolutely no input latency which can be felt. Let's take him out real quick. Come on, that shouldn't have hit me. Okay. What's happening? I'm poisoned. Okay. There is some artifacting around the character, like that always happens when you enable frame gen, but you will hardly notice it when playing this game actually. Keep moving forward. Getting 120 average right now. So we got like 20-22 FPS increase in the average, which is really great. And you absolutely lose nothing by turning on frame gen in this case. Come on. Attack me. So powerful right now. We are almost level 37 as well. You cannot see it be the level which is behind my camera. tried to kick him. That didn't go so well. There we go. Got one ability point. I really need those in order to defeat the second rat boss. I have to make myself powerful. These guys remind me of these monsters. Remind me of some other game I have seen them in that game. I can't recall the name. What game? But they're very familiar. How they look. We're getting like 120 FPS average, guys. VRAM is 8.5. You can increase the texture quality if you want. Okay, guys, now once again at 1440p, we're gonna test some ray tracing in medium settings with DLA and the optimized Digital Foundry settings. And this is where it becomes unplayable now. But man, the game looks so good in these settings with ray tracing turned on. And we're getting around 40-ish frames, close to 50. But there's a lot of stuttering going on, which I'm not a fan of. Look at that water, it's so good. Right.
Stand ready.
Oh, hello.
We are in
Where was he all the time? VRAM is now over 9 gigs. Now I'm gonna take him out from the roof, the archer. And yeah, this is somewhat playable. You can play, but the problem with ray tracing is it starts to stutter a lot, the game. It's not so smooth. You might have trouble during boss battles. So what I've done is turn on frame generation on top of DLA with the optimized settings from DF or Digital Foundry with medium ray tracing. Let's have this a look. Wow, those stutters. There is some stutter after applying the settings at times. Right now, it's quite good, I would say. Not bad, even with frame gen. Input latency, I can't really notice it, but yeah, those stutters are still present. Not much can be done about those, unfortunately. But yeah, we're getting like 80 frames per second right now. And game is really smooth in terms of my mouse movement. I mean the input delay. I can't really notice it. I mean, these optimized settings are really, really good. Amazing. Just gonna hit that shrine just so it saves my checkpoint over here, so I don't have to go back there. Reset. Let's see. Yeah. Quite good experience. Kill some enemies quickly. Check the responsiveness of the frame gen. Oh my god. 2 rocks at once. He's throwing crystals at me. Gotta heal. He's a horse. There's a stutter there. What the hell? You fell down. Why did you go down? See. There we go. So getting 77 average FPS, guys, over here. And I think you can definitely play the game this way. So this time I'm going to do DLSS quality, that is 67%. Here you can see quality, and we are using frame gen on top of that. Ray tracing set to medium, and we are using the DF optimized settings. Now we are crossing that 100 FPS mark easily, just like we are getting with 1440p frame gen optimized settings. But this time with ray tracing turned on. Man, this horse is crazy. I should heal, you know, first. And it really looks good, visuals, even with DLSS frame gen turned on at the same time. Except when you look at the edges of my character. Come on. Yeah, when you look at the edges of my character, of the monkey, you will notice some artifacts. Other than that, it's pretty fine. It's very, very smooth. You can tell by the frame time, which is 8 millisecond right now, the latency. Did he just wake up? That was a huge stutter there. What does he want?
In that cave, should you uncover?
In that cave? Okay. Just rocks. Get up. Getting 114 FPS average. VRAM is at 9.3. Yeah, so many skulls on it. Finally, guys, I'm gonna use this DLSS quality at 67 with frame gen turned off this time, using the same optimized settings. So this is without any frame generation, in case for those who don't like it, like I don't. Most of the time, I generally try to avoid it where I can. And this looks pretty smooth as well. It almost took me there. There we go. Yeah, he got poisoned me. How to get rid of the poison? There's one monster up there. So we're getting like 70 FPS right now, which is more than enough to be playing this game properly. So yeah, with ray tracing on, this much FPS, it's quite nice. He is gonna get up again. Oh, didn't see that coming. That was close. Don't have health. Alright guys, we're moving on to 4K resolution finally. And I'm using DLA, that's what I'm gonna do with DLA, and we are using the Digital Foundry Optimized graphic settings. So yeah, this wasn't unexpected. 40 FPS on 4K res with these settings. Obviously, it won't be able to handle it. So the monster over here, let's take him out. Whoa. I should have resetted my character there because I'm really low on health right now. That's what I'm gonna really do quickly. And yeah, this is not smooth at all. This is mostly unplayable. It's gonna be unplayable at times. As you can see, it's dropping to 30s also. Will drop to 30s during boss fights, where there will be a lot of effects and all that stuff. Let's go. So I'm using Qlty DLSS now at 67 with the same graphic settings. And now we can easily stay above 60 frames per second. If not most of the time, we certainly should be. It's down here. They really like diving a lot. And we leveled up yet again. Really need those skill points. Let's get outside. Over here, where the frame rate was actually dropping a lot. This area. And as you can see, we are pretty much above 60 frames per second. Which is really good. You can play it this way. And this is what I am gonna recommend. And we might also be able to use frame generation on top of this to get more frames, because it's very smooth, so I don't think input latency will be the factor. That, and we are not going to test ray tracing on 4K because it won't be able to handle it. Stamina. I forget that there is a thing called stamina in this game also. Oh. Right. I never collected this chest before. Glowy things, mind force. This time I'm using DLSS Qlty with frame gen, and I don't know why this thing drops to 66 when I set it to 67, always becomes -1. They should fix this bug already. So yeah, with optimized settings, let's check this out. And yeah, as I expected, input latency won't be a factor because we are already getting like 60 FPS plus natively. So it's very smooth. Oh. Wow, he just pinched me. Take that. I don't know, for some reason the sound of you hitting the enemies, of the staff actually, it's very satisfying in this game. Another one, but without a shield this time. That these guys have spawned up here again. Whoa. I don't know which game does these monsters remind me of. It's basically reminding me of one game, but I can't figure out the name. It's not coming into my brain. It's probably an old game at this point. What the hell? So getting 90 FPS, 88 average, and it's very, very smooth, and also looks great. So finally, we are gonna use the performance DLSS, which is at 50%. We're using frame gen also, and I'm testing this for those who would like to have the high refresh rate experience. If you have a 4K TV or monitor, so you can utilize these settings, because I generally don't like using performance DLSS, but in this game it really shines. DLSS implementation is really well done in this game. Yeah, so it's downscaling it to 1080p and then upscales it back at 4K, and which is basically way better than 1080p, native 1080p this looks. So I recommend you play the game this way. Even if you have a 1080p panel, you can use a DSR from NVIDIA control panel and make your monitor 4K. And his shield is really annoying. Take this. You know what? I'm gonna change myself into a frog and lick these bastards. You like that? Nice dodge. There we go. He's gonna get up again. Scatter that. Have to take him out. Sure how he's still alive. Take one in the head. Don't try to kick me. Just because you don't have a head anymore, you're gonna use your legs. There we go. So yeah, I honestly, when not moving around, when just standing static, I really can't tell any difference between DLSS balanced quality and performance in this game. It's very difficult, especially when you're looking close by. At distance, I still can tell the difference because of the blurriness. So getting around 103, 102 FPS average. So if you're on a high refresh rate panel, you can utilize these settings. Let's kill this guy real quick, and then we will end the video. Take this. I don't know what ring does he have on his head. So this is gonna be it for this video, guys. Do leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and do let me know in the comments down below how much you're getting in your game, how much FPS I mean. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.